first down. Newton. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. This one complete to Christian Kirk. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. From the gun, here's Newton. And that's complete. It's Green here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now, after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And this is a beauty, as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on first. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So that play much needed there, as they're all the way up near the 40 for a first and 10. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Elliott a first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Play fake. Here's Prescott. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's 30 yards now in the last two plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders. And they're rolling. From the red zone now, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. From the 10, 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Taken at about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Chase Young in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Newton. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Hardman on the return. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help. And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. And they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Fowler. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Coming up on 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He takes this for 3 to the 29. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Newton now to throw. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Newton on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Newton. And his throw here is incomplete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, Newton. Rolling to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fowler. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Throwing, Prescott. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. The give is to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
You're impressed,
yeah, I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. To try again after the sack. Newton, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Newton. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. needed just one more block as it stands 37 yards. First down, Prescott. That's caught left side by Hardman. They can't tackle him. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On third down, Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Fake it. He wants to throw it here. And how about this? It's complete. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. Santos with the extra point. And it is 28-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Now a first down throw for Newton. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. A final shot before the break. Newton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Prescott to throw it. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Elliott. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 22, Prescott. It's caught. Smith. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Devontae Smith
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Takes it at the 7. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Newton. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Matt Hawk now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to return. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw into the hands here of Hardman. Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Elliott. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They go to Elliott again. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. I got to think at this point, third quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even starting to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Chase Young in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Finds the open target, Arnold. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Let's check on the call. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now Newton on 1st down. He's got Green. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Newton. It's complete right side to Benjamin. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Now Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Now Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. To throw is Prescott. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Santos' kick is up and through. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
after the made field goal. Santos back out there to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Throwing again on second down. Newton got his man complete over the middle. It's Arnold. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Newton to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Arnold.
7 yards to pick up there. 3 yards remain for second down.
Throwing is Newton. He'll buy some time right. Cam wisely hitting the deck at the end as he slides and has the first as well. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Newton. Got a man open. It's Ross. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And his throw's going to be incomplete. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Here's Newton. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. First down. It's Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step.